Umangat pa ang mga bida sa gilas ng hingas, perlas ng silangan, lalo umangas, lalong tumalas. Ang pinuhunang atas ng pangarap, napasalapaan, abante, diskarte, di bale, walang pake sa maaarte. Tuloy lang, abante, ginto lang ang diskarte. Bumubulusok, tumutusok, at bawat sulok. Habang is kumigil, nagliliyap, naglilingling, parang pinagkat kong hiling. Mapapunan, pero kamunan, laban sa isang bansak. Alam mo to, laro ko, tuloy sa kampyonato. Sa masayo, tunado. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Dating tunggali lahat na ng pagsubok, ikot ang ikoga, paglutan ng buhay, makakalikan ng tanit kong digma, pagkatag ng antipuerto, gusto pa rin ang pruweba, todo ang suporta, click mo to, bilog, nakakatating yung itiketa, nakalimutan ng ateta, numero meron na nakatera, diretso sa kupa ang beta, pagkataga, pamilya at barkada, ito ang bagong trip. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Yo, umangat pa ang mga bida sa gilas ng hingas, perlas ng silangan, lalong umangas, lalong tumalas. Pinuhunang atas ng pangarap, napasalapaan, abante, diskarte, di bale, walang pake sa maaarte. Tuloy lang, abante, ginto lang ang diskarte. Bumubulusok, tumutusok, at bawat sulok. Habang is kumigil, at night, nagliliyap, naglilingling, parang pinagkat kong hiling. Mapunan, pero kamunan, laban sa isang bansak. Alam mo to, laro ko, tuloy sa kampyonato. Sa masayo, tunado. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Dating tunggali lahat na ng pagsubok, ikot ang tanit kong digma, pagkatag ng antipuerto, gusto pa rin ang pruweba, todo ang suporta, click mo to, bilog ang bola, nakakatating yung itiketa, nakalimutan ng ateta, numero meron na ang bandera, diretso sa kupa ang beta, ang taga, pamahal ang mga veteran, pamilya, pinakamahal, magagaling, malanganin, pamilya at barkada, tingin parang kaya, ito ang bagong trip. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, umangat pa ang mga bida sa gilas ng hingas, perlas ng silangan, lalong umangas, lalong tumalas. Pinuhunang atas ng pangarap, napasalapaan, abante, Apante, diskarte, di bale, walang pake sa maate. Tuloy lang, bante, hinto lang ang diskarte. Bumubulusok, tumutusok, ang sa bawat sulok. Habang is kumigil at night, ang nagliliyap na pinigli para ng takpong hilig. Pero kumunan, laban sa isang bansa, isang baby. Alam mo to, laro to, tuloy sa kapit ko, sa masayo, tunado na taglaba. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go, everybody, let's get this. Here we go, taglaba. Here we go, taglaba. Araw-araw nating tunggali lahat na ng pagsubok. Tiktanin ang digma, pagkatag ng puwersa. So pa rin ang pruweba, todo suporta. Flex mo to bilang bola. Nakakatakin yung itigil, kalakalan. Pagkangatin, at yung gano'ng pera na nakatira. Diretso sa kupa ang benta, mga tagahan, mga veteran, mga pag-iho, kinakamiss mo at magagaling, walang aling. Pamilya at parang saya. Ito ang bagong trip. Yeah. Everybody, let's get. Here we go. Everybody, let's get. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Umangat pa ang mga bida sa gilas ng ningas perlas ng silangan, lalo umangas, lalo tumalas. Inuhunang katas ng pangarap, pasalapaa, apante, diskarte, di bale, walang pake sa maate. Tuloy lang, bante, hinto lang ang diskarte. Bumubulusok, tumutusok, ang sa bawat sulok. Habang is kumigil at night, ang nagliliyap na pinigli para ng takpong hilig. Pero kumunan, laban sa isang bansa, isang bansa. Baby, alam mo to, laro to, tuloy sa kapit ko, sa masayo, manlalaki, tunado na taglaba. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go, taglaba. Everybody, let's get this. Here we go, taglaba. Here we go, taglaba. Bossing. It's our last production. Order number one. I feel like it'll be a battle. Yung game nyo, against dapat naman si siguro ang last game na to, kailangan na bigay pa rin namin. Professional kami. Team pa rin to. Para makapag-prepare kami din. Tingnan. Thank you. Ko lang sige na sa lang defense yung una. Yun lang, tumutulong pag transition skill set pumping boost ng at naman hindi pa galing so aspects ng game pa yan na tuloy na yan ang hindi mo to ito babalik siya most incoming yun hopefully maganda yung pangkumpiyansa natin game na to
It's all a matter of where we want to play in the playoffs. Where we will be on the ladder. We do want to beat this team, so we'll maintain place, first or second place, regardless. Even if we do win, we'll still be first. So that gives us the good advantage. That's all we're aiming for tonight. So we're going to close it out strong, keep our momentum going into the playoffs. To keep on winning is for Allen to make his shots. No, if we maintain our defense, what we've been doing the last few games, especially last game against San Miguel, keep it hustle, our grit, stay hungry, bro. Stay hungry, stay wanting.
The defense and put that is right there. What we've been waiting for is the gap. Look at that. He is clutch. Taking matters into his own. Four. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the PBA Season 4 Commissioner's Cup, live on PBA Rush, Filipinas Live. Christian David, Northport, the security top two, Team Jack, and Arvin Valentino. We'll push here at the Antipolo City, the BlackWater team. Going up against the Northport, Batang, Pier. Two teams going in different directions here this afternoon here in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Andre. Together with Coach AG Gregorio. Sorry, Coach. Nice to have you on board. Well, you know, it's a fun game. That's what we're going to be having. Very important for Northport, but what is important for BlackWater is for them to end the confidence on the winning note. And so far for BlackWater, they've done just that here in the last couple of games, picking up some wins for the BlackWater Boss. They to go up to 3 wins so far. But Northport, as you said, they're fighting for that top 2 spot, twice to beat advantage here in the Commissioner's Cup. You know, what is in the mind of BlackWater here this afternoon? Just winning their last three games in the last five in five games. No? 3 wins in 5 games for BlackWater. And that's going to be huge, Coach. And that's going to be huge. And of course, for Northport Batang, what is important is for them to go to the top 2 after this ball game. Take a look at the last game of Blackwater bossing against the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Not playing. They did play without. They played without George King in this game, and they secured a big win against the Phoenix Fuel Masters.
They did just play good offense. Right? They had very good defense on that ball game, allowing Phoenix only 92 points. They had more rebounds. It's a big plus 12. They had more assists, and the biggest lead of that ball game was 15 points. And they were able to hang on to that win despite playing without any import. No? The locals just did splendid basketball, and we'll be looking at those numbers in a while.
I think a lot of us have been talking about the locals of the Blackwater bossing because they got a lot of talent on the floor, especially when they're led by this guy, the veteran in JV Casio, who was really terrific. You can call it a renaissance game for JV Casio that last time out, and I'm sure this makes you happy, though, JV.
Sure. Because the last time out, my last game, I covered a Hazul versus Baroka game. And then after 1 week, you see this kind of a ball game coming from JV Casio. And when I was watching this ball game, I texted him. I said, "Pwede pa."
Pwede pa talaga. You can take a look at the numbers of JV compared to his first 9 games. What a lead.
Yung assist lang, from 2 to 5. Okay, he had a lot of minutes. Steals. You would think that he can still shoot, but having 2 steals in that ball game is something that was really very positive for JV Casio. Meron pang bilis, meron pang timing. No, the timing is still there for JV.
But Christian David as well for the Blackwater bossing showed us all the promise of why he was a top draft pick when he was drafted here in the PBA. Of course, coming off of injuries, but now years later, showing us that full potential, especially against the Phoenix Fuel Masters.
Well, you've got to remember that this guy is 6'7". No? He can play the number 2 and the number 4 position. He's not a number 5. He had 20 points. This is confidence high. He had 12 rebounds. But what is important is he was able to take 14 attempts for that ball game and a big plus 14 to the plus minus for Christian David.
And again, he's a guy that a lot of them expected to step up, especially with the departure of Tony Rosario here for the Blackwater bossing. But the guy that's been stepping up instead is this one. Justin Chua, the last couple of games for Blackwater, he's been on a roll. We all know Justin Chua has the talent to score. But right now, it's not just scoring, it's doing a bit of everything here for the Blackwater bossing.
Well, it was a big double-double performance for Justin Chua in that ball game. Timing was there, the shooting was there, the leadership was there. You can see that 22 points and 11 rebounds. But what about the field goals? 9 of 21. Just one more made, no, would have made him almost in the 50%. And the confidence high is something that really excited Justin Chua. And not just a confidence high, it was a nice win for the Blackwater bossing in their last ball game.
You're right, Coach. More importantly, they got the victory there without George King. And for more on the Blackwater bossing, let's welcome our courtside reporter for today, Miss Eileen C.
Andre and Coach AG, Blackwater showed no signs of backing down, even if they played all Filipino in their last game. Now, given the fact that they are already out of contention, a lot of their focus has now shifted into laying out the foundations for the next conference. And that means also being able to open to the possibility of playing all Filipino again today. George King was not present in training the last 2 days, so they already prepared knowing that possibility. Upon checking with George, however, he's good to go though. So let's see how that will play out. No Cedric Bearfield and Kip also today since they're both feeling under the weather. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Eileen, for that report. And yes, I saw George King earlier, Coach AG. He was warming up very early here at the United Center. So let's see if it will suit up here or will Blackwater continue their preparation for the next conference. But first, let's talk about the Northport Batang Pier. Last game, it was an up and down affair for Northport. It was up for the most part of that game. They were leading comfortably. That up by 24 at one point, but then San Miguel had a big push in the fourth, but Kadeem Jack saved them in the last.
You know what is good with that ball game is that I thought they were going to win that one ball. They were going to lose that one ball game, but in the end, in the last 2 minutes, somebody would just really stepped up big. And that was Kadeem Jack. 105, 104 by the skin of their teeth. They had more steals, starter points. It's a big plus 28. The biggest lead you just said is 24 points. But when they were down in the last 30 seconds of that ball game, they just knew that somebody was willing to step up, and that was really their import to score 38 big points in that ball game. That was Kadim Jack.
And more importantly, winning that game means that they're again in contention for a top two spot here, which means a twice to beat advantage in the quarterfinals in the postseason. And because of this guy, Kadim Jack, they won that game against San Miguel Beerman. Another terrific game for the import of the Northport Batang, who has shown us so much grit, so much aggression here for the Northport Batang.
You know, he really started very well in that ball game. He had 10 points, he had 27 points in the first half. He struggled a bit in the third quarter, but in the end, what was important was he was able to redeem his scoring in the fourth quarter. Just like what I said, 38 points, 7 rebounds. He's got to do a lot more in rebounding. 27 points in the first half. That was big. What about the four steals in that ball game? No, that was really a defensive masterpiece for Kadim Jack.
And he does it on both ends of the court. And of course, 27 points in the first half when they needed it because they were up comfortably in that third quarter. But then in the fourth, he came alive once again to lead them to a victory. But he wasn't alone. Of course, Northport has been fueled by so many great performances here in the Commissioner's Cup. But the most consistent local of them all is Arvin Tolentino. Another terrific game for the young star of the Northport Batang.
You know, there's such a thing as scoring from layup, scoring from the 3 points. But you know, every time he struggles, he knows how to get the fouls of the opposing team. And that was something that you know very well. Both Adornado was doing during his prime. Well, look at this. He had 71% free throws. He took 14 free throws. Though he struggled from the field, he had 8 rebounds and 4 assists. But having those kinds of the free throw numbers, you know that he is really a person who can manufacture points in a ball game. He had 22 big points for that game, Arvin Tolentino.
Again, he has turned coach into such a smart player for the Northport Batang here. You don't see him get rushed. You don't enforce a lot of things. And that's why he's scoring the way he does here in the Commissioner's Cup. And the guy also they're looking forward to developing here for the Northport Batang is William Navarro. Had a great game overall, shooting wise. But there's a lot more to the numbers for William Navarro in that last game, Coach AG.
That's right. Then we can look at his points for that ball game. He had 17 points. He was perfect from the field. He was perfect from 3 points. He had 2 blocks in that ball game. But what is very important for William Navarro in that ball game is the focus until the very end. Because in the last 6 minutes, he had those turnovers that almost gave them that loss. Good thing it was Kadim Jack who took over. But you know that William Navarro is a very young basketball player. He will learn how to really finish ball games. Sayang yung last 6 minutes.
Again, perfect shooting, but he was a minus 18 in that game with 3 turnovers for William Navarro. So numbers don't lie when it comes to plus minus here in the PBA. But of course, a guy that's been such a surprise defensively and offensively for Northport has been Joshua Monzon. Scoring wise, you know, we all know he can do better, but Joshua Monzon has been plugging the holes here for the Northport Batang.
You know, the things that he has really improved on, taking the 3-point shot and assisting. Look at this. He had 12 points. He had 5 assists. When he was starting here in the league, very seldom do you see that Joshua Monzon is making those kinds of effort and those extra passes. But he knows that he can give it up to his teammates. He is enjoying his role for Northport Batang.
Let's see if Northport will come away here with a victory for a chance to secure a top 2 spot here in the Commissioner's Cup. And for more on the Northport Batang, let's welcome back once again Eileen Shi.
Yes, gentlemen, last game Northport made franchise history by able to sweep out all SMX teams. But today the challenge is to be able to put pressure on the remaining teams by having a firm grip on the top 2 spots. This is why after the last game, Coach Bonitan made sure to lay out all possible options, win their last 2 games, and accomplish their goal, or drop it and find themselves clinging on to the lower ranks. As he put it, winning against San Miguel would be a waste if we can build on our winning ways. They want to hold themselves to their standard, and that means being able to start strong today. As Coach Bonnie says, all of their losses stem from a flat opening, and doing otherwise would increase their chance by 50%. Now, gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Eileen. And that's the tale of this tape between these 2 teams. BlackWater will be facing off against the Northport Batang. For Northport, it's about maintaining focus here to secure a top 2 spot. Meanwhile, BlackWater, a lot of learning here. We just saw George King in street clothes. So we know he's not going to play. So it's going to be an all-local lineup for the Blackwater Bossing, but that doesn't mean they're just going to lay down here. They've defeated teams in this local lineup. So let's see if Blackwater will come away with an upset here and play spoiler to the Commissioner's Cup campaign of the Northport Batang Pier. As right now, you get ready for this matchup. First game of our doubleheader for this one on a Saturday afternoon. Let's turn it over right now to our on-court announcer for our starting lineups.
Live inside the United Center here in Antipolo for the consideration of the PBA 49th Season Commissioner's Cup. Our first game for today features the Blackwater Bossing versus the Northport Batang Pier. Let us now meet the starters first for the Blackwater Bossing. Point guard from Parañaque City, number 6, J.B. Casio. Shooting guard from Santa Rosa City, Laguna, number 5, J.D. Tungcab. Small forward from City of San Fernando, Pampanga, number 25, Christian David. Power forward from Bacolod City, number 18, Justin Chua. And center from Borongan Eastern Summer, number 27, Joel Ponferrada. Coaching the Bossing is Jeff Cariato. It is now time to meet the starters for the Northport Batang Pier. Point guard from Muntinlupa City, number 20, Evan Nelly. Shooting guard from Bacolod, Pampanga, number 24, Joshua Munzon. Small forward from Bangada Rizal, number 10, Arvin Tolentino. Power forward from Bayawa Negros Oriental, number 22, Kate Flores. And at center is the Batang Pier's import number 7, Kadeem Jack. Coaching the Batang Pier is Bonnie Tan. Game officials are Ray Yang.
Final push between the Blackwater Bossing and the Northport Batang Pier. Yeah, they non-center Tipolo City starting 5 for Blackwater, Tungcab, Casio, Ponferrada, Chua, and Christian David. For the Northport Batang Pier, Joshua Manzon, Evan Nelly, Kadeem Jack in the middle, Arvin Tolentino, and Kate Flores rounding out the starting 5. Our officials, Yante, Oliva, Nikanda, and Mira. And here we go, our tip-off. This is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. So right now, Coach, as you can see, Blackwater are going to play all local once again today against one of the top teams here in the Commissioner's Cup.
Well, it seems like they're enjoying themselves. They would want to, just like how we're saying, they'd like to really focus on the all-Filipino. That was a big shot right there to start this ball game for JD Tungcab.
And again, sometimes these are the games that these teams are more dangerous when these Blackwater or these players can play so freely without an import, getting all the possessions in the game. As you saw, Joshua Munzon get that step back for the first 2 points of the Batang Pier. Chua hands it off. And Chua posting up. Gets Munzon up in the air in the finish.
That does look very, very nice right there. Well, nice up and under move for Justin Chua.
A good start for the ball seeing. Joshua Munzon gets it to Kadeem Jack against Ponferrada. That's going to be a foul. Almost an end one. And free throws coming for Kadeem Jack.
And you know how he would like to start, no? Each and every ball game, he'd like to start very, very strong. This is a nice fadeaway right here coming from Joshua Manzon.
Take a look at this. Justin Chua. Easy getting Munzon up in the air. Kadeem Jack gets the first free throw for the Batang Pier.
And that's the thing with Kadeem Jack. Now, he takes free throws very, very well.
And the annual NBA Watch and Win is back. Watch the live games on NBA TV Philippines. One Sports and Filipinas live from January 13 to February 16, 2025. And wait for the questions to be flashed on screen during breaks. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to send your answers. 2 for 2 for Jack. 1-point game. Blackwater. Again, they defeated Phoenix without an import last time out. As Justin Chua continues his torrid scoring streak here.
That's a very good play right there. I saw it coming for Justin Chua. But there's another steal right here.
Could be a foul. Looks like going to be an advantage foul. Might be a technical foul here against Northport as they fouled JD Tungcab with a clear lane to the basket.
What is in the mind of Blackwater? A spoiler's role for the number 1. Here it is. From behind, great defense, great timing for JD Tungcab.
And then Kadeem Jack looks like he held on to JD Tongkab after getting the ball taken away from him. JD Tongkab also has been scoring well, playing well here for the BlackWater Bossy. So let's see what the call is. Referee's heading to our technical table here, JD Tongkab. I'm sure you're happy for him, Coach. Out of UP.
Definitely.
Big guard.
The thing with JD, I have observed him. I have coached against him when he was still playing for Adamson in high school. I've seen him play in grade school basketball. So full circle for me and with JD Tongkab.
Garada driving, gets it down low. Chua couldn't handle it. Valentino inside Kadeem Jack. Let's see who will stop him. It's David, but Kadeem Jack gets the ball back, loses it. Ball will go to the Northport Batang Pier.
It's very good last line of defense. Good timing on that challenge for Christian David.
Again, he's a legit 6'6", 6'7".
That's right. Who can shoot, just a little more toughness, I should say. A little more physicality. Is there, his physique is very, very good for a basketball player.
And he placed a three. A natural three, according to him as well. Asho, gets that block by Nelly. Evanelli to the corner, Bunzot. Nelly going downhill versus speed, puts it up and in.
He was tempted to take the 4-point shot, puts that ball down. Very good decision for Evanelli.
David. It's into Chua against Flores. He wants a clear out. There's Chua. Spins, fades, shoots. This time can't score. Evanelli trying to drop a dime up top to Kate Flores with too much sauce.
That's a very good idea right there. Not Kate Flores after the challenge on the other side, wanting for a faster game, going back to that block and then this finish. Everything was about Evanelli.
BlackWater still up by 1 year. They want to get it to Christian David to shoot a long two short. That board gets it to Tongkab. Made a three earlier. This time can't make another one. Evanelli. Cross-court pass. Arvin Tolentino. I think the first time he's held the ball today, shoots a three and immediately puts it home.
They were looking for him actually. He's been asking for the ball. Big 3-point shot. Northport now on top by 2 points, 9-7.
Almost take it away. The Arvin Tolentino. Quick answer for the Batang Pier.
You like that screen that was given by Kate Flores, huh? That opened up that opportunity for an open shot for Arvin.
And Coach, I know a lot of people are surprised that, Northport is in contention for a top 2 spot here in the Commissioner's Cup. Again, a great surprise for a lot of people. Christian David gets the lead back for the BlackWater Bossy. But what is a sign for Northport that they're actually a contender? Like, is it the maturity of their young players now? Why are they in this position here in the Commissioner's
Several
Cup?
things. You talked about the maturity. You talked about their wanting to be here in this kind of situation. But I think the number one reason is their import.
Kadeem Jack.
Kadeem Jack. That's right. He is a warrior and he loves to play. Just like in the last 2 minutes, we talked about it. He just wanted to take over the game against San Miguel.
But right now, BlackWater, look how well they're playing right now at George King. Ball game is tied at 12 after another bucket by Justin Chua. Kadeem Jack spins. And this time we'll go back to the free throw line.
So, you cannot double team Kadeem Jack because you cannot leave those shooters open. One guy is in the corner, that's Evanelli. The one who's passing is actually Arvin Tolentino. So you can see that the consciousness of the team in going to their import, once he's double teamed, they are ready for the open shots.
And right now we have a report on the floor. Let's turn it over to Eileen.
Andre, a crucial game-winning player was assigned for Kadeem Jack in the dying seconds of their last game. And for Kadeem, it meant the world to be given that kind of trust. He described it as a pressure-packed feel-good moment that he needed as he continuously builds on his confidence for the playoffs. He knows that he still has a lot to improve on his game, particularly in terms of being more consistent. But more than that, it's also ensuring that they impose the next play mentality, which for him got them to where they are today. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Eileen. And again, coach, that emphasizes that, Kadeem, everybody's saying he's been such a leader as well for this Northport Batang team.
Well, when you look at this team, it seems to be that they're not even in the average age of about 32.
They're young.
33 years old. And Kadim Jack being the leader that he is, the maturity of Joshua Monzon, the leadership of Arvin Tolentino, very, very good guards. That is why they're actually where they are now. Talking about Northport Batang. Look at that.
Oh, great defense by BlackWater. That is an offensive foul on Joshua Monzon.
Yeah, I think he used his left hand to ward off the defense of Ponferrada.
Ooh, did he get there in time? Let's see if they will challenge this early. Looks like Coach Bonnie will.
No need, I think no need.
No need to challenge.
That's right.
Could have gone both ways,
that's
actually.
Right. That's right.
14 to 12. Northport still leads by 2 points. Almost a halfway point of our first quarter. Ponferrada gets it to Tungkap. JD fades. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Escoto. Ponferrada gets the offensive board. Tungkap inside against the towers. Gets blocked. One more time. Still no go. Gets the ball back. Still no. Tungkap. Fourth chance here. Cacho steals the deal.
They've been actually waiting for that ball. Just waiting. Give it to me. I'm wide open. Good 3-point shot. And a great pass from JD Tungkap up to JB Cacho.
Persistence paying off for the bossing. Again, if you're Northport, you can't take BlackWater for granted today. As you can see how hard they're playing right now here in the first quarter.
You like the pace of the ball game, no? Both teams seems to be very, very focused, very upbeat. Very important, actually, more important for Northport, but the pride of how they're doing it in the last 3 or 4 games, wanting to end this conference on a winning note is what is in the mind of BlackWater bossing.
As you have a timeout by the BlackWater bossing, when we head back, Joshua Monzon will shoot 2 free throws. 5:58 remaining. BlackWater up by 1, 15 to 14.
When it's an import conference, it's always harder when you don't have an import. So we didn't know until 30 minutes before the game that he wasn't. So that was already a sting to us. But the idea of the guy just stepping up, everyone from 1 to 15 stepped up and just ready tonight and just gave their hearts out. And I couldn't be any more proud of this team. So I really love the fight.
How's Coach Jeff talking about that last victory against Phoenix without George King? Yes, they found out that he wasn't playing just 30 minutes before the game, and today electing not to play George King as well, who's in street clothes today. But again, very dangerous squad, the BlackWater bossing. They're being led by Justin Chua so far with 6 early points here in the first quarter.
So 16 to 15, just like what he said. It's a roller coaster kind of a basketball. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. 5 and 44. First quarter, look at this penetration right here by JD Tukab. He's got 5 points.
What a start by JD Tukab. Northport now. They go to Kadim Jack. Jack attacking Ponferrada. Wild shot by Kadim. Casio comes away with it. BlackWater running. Inside, in the middle. Extra pass, Tukab. They can't finish. Almost. Unzon has a mismatch against Casio. Gets it out to Navarro. William Navarro for 3.
Just like the last ball game. Good field goals, 100%. First field goal right here for William Navarro.
Casio trying to find David, but Arvin Tolentino too easy. Gets it to Unzon. Gets the basket plus the foul.
What about the decision of Arvin Tolentino to give it up to Joshua Monzon? He was like a freight train. Great timing. He knew that Joshua Monzon was already going for that layup. Look at this. There you go. From the weak side. Great pass. Very good finish for Joshua Monzon.
Unzon now it's 6 points in this ball game. Chance for one more here. And the NBA's Mid-Season Classic is here. Watch the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend live event from Feb 15 to 17, exclusive on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports, RBTV, and Pilipinas Live. It's going to be one awesome weekend. 7 points for Monzon. A bit of separation for the Batang Pier here. They're up to 5. Becote now immediately shoots a 3 and misses, and Monzon leaks out. That's what he does best. What a start for Joshua Monzon.
And those are the kinds of shots, that hurts the coaches. You just came in, you take a very long shot, put that ball down, attack, go to the free throw line. I just saw the reaction of the coaches, and well, you felt it as well.
That's in Chua. This time, Fran Yu head of steam to Navarro. And they slow it down. Out to Arvin Tolentino. They want to clear it out for Kadim Jack. Jack, quick spin. The double. Fade. Shoots and scores.
And was that shot familiar? That was how he did that winning shot against the San Miguel Beermen.
I was about to say, it looks exactly how he shot it over SMB for the win last game. And this time, it's still money for Kadim Jack as Northport now up by 9, forces a timeout. Our score is 26 to 17.
Titingnan lang namin muna one game. So, next game namin against BlackWater. So, yun, hopefully we finish the eliminations strong, then go into the playoffs. Bahala na kung sino yung makaharap. But still, yun nga, itong team na to is just making statement that we are real. Itong mga players na to, that they will play 100% each.
Let's go, Transky Bahar, talking about how they want to be treated as a legit team here. This is not a fluke why they're in a contention for a top 3 spot.
They've got to start with a hashtag respect.
As right now, Kadim Jack, again, nobody there that can match up against Jack. Draws another foul against Bossy.
So going back to Bossy, they've been scoreless for the last 2.5 minutes. Some mistakes in offense that triggered the fast break opportunities for Northport. Plenty of time remaining, but Northport has already scored 26 points. That's going to be a miss right there coming from Kadeem Jack.
And that's going to be a problem for Blackwater. They don't have that guy that when the offense isn't working. Because you don't have Bearfield, you don't have George King. You don't have that guy who you just drop the ball to create some offense. Meanwhile, Northport has Kadeem Jack who can just overpower everybody down low.
You know, that's a good thing when you have a natural point guard playing for you at any given time. You know where to go. That is the advantage when you have a very healthy JV Casio, since he has been lifted out by coach in the last 2 minutes. That they have not executed a play.
Here. And they go back to Kadeem Jack. Escoto immediately there. Fanu, what a screen by Jack. He just couldn't finish. Ion, he will attack here, stop, shoot, and scores.
And finally, after 3 minutes, that's a good decision right there coming from Mike Ion.
Fanu kicks it out. Kadeem Jack sidestep. And Justin Chua just went out of the way and allowed Kadeem Jack to score.
Wala na, alanganin na eh, no? Alanganin na. It's not going to give that end one to Kadeem Jack. That is the thing when you are a veteran. But this time, very good penetration and a finish right there.
That's going to be a foul on the mid. Great crossover by Navarro. Look how quickly Northport answers back on offense. Make or miss, Northport runs back on offense and puts the pressure on Blackwater. As you have another timeout here with 2:16 remaining here in the first quarter. Northport still up by 10.
We are back and you're still watching the 14th of the PBA Commissioners Cup. This is the game between Blackwater and Northport. Now, gentlemen, William Navarro once said that if Coach Bonitan were to give him more minutes, he knows he can deliver. That's exactly what he did in their last game. He was perfect from making all 7 of his shots until the third quarter. However, 3 crucial turnovers in the fourth made him a -7 in terms of efficiency. For William, it's all about wanting to do more than being a role player. He knows that he still needs to sharpen his game, but he adds that everything starts when he is given more opportunity for it. Just back to you.
Thank you for that, Eileen. Again, that's a dilemma between coaches and players all the time, coach. Of course, players want to have more minutes. There's so many factors if you're a coach to actually give those minutes.
Well, you know that there are times that some roles are gonna fit in the style of play of the coaches. So sometimes it doesn't. So sometimes you just need a defensive player. Sometimes you need an offensive player. So these are the things. You talked about it. That is really a dilemma because you got 15, you got 12 great players on your team, and everybody deserves that playing time.
But right now, William Navarro making a case for more minutes. He's up to 5 points here in the first quarter as Christian David made one earlier. This time. Chua couldn't catch it cleanly. Gets fouled hard by Fanu.
The timing of Justin Chu and getting those rebounds after that missed shot of Christian David, that was a pretty shot that Christian David took.
This Northport team, coach, if there's one adjective you can describe them, they're long. Look at Bolanadi looks long. Navarro is a long player. Kadeem Jack, they have the length to switch a lot on defense.
You got to remember that Save Lucero was there for a while.
That's true. Another long guy, athletic. And they're very athletic. As that's going to be another bucket for the ball seeing. Staying within single digits. As for Anu, look at that find. Onwabera just couldn't catch it. Clear lane for Chua. Justin Chua can't finish the easy layup. Today almost gets the steal.
There's a good stop right there at that offensive thrust of Northport Batang Pier. JD Tungkab is back here. Christian David will be sitting for the first time.
Justin Chul has 8 points all year in the first quarter so far. Kuntapay trying to find you. Nami Kuntapay gets into Bulanadi, tries baseline. Gets feet up in the air. That's going to be Northport basketball.
If the defense was not there, that would have been sure 2 points for Kuntapay. Good tap out again. Justin Chua not just playing offensively, not just getting the rebounds, but making those necessary stops.
William Navarro goes to Bulanadi. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Alain has to make something out of nothing. Missing on that one. 7-point lead by the Batang Pier. Under 40 or under 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Chua has been cooking. Spins, shoots. Always on the floor. Northport not yet in the penalty.
You know, the veteran is very, very active. Give me that ball, no? That's a single post motion offense. Clear out. A lot of times we've seen that in the past. That's a clear play for Alvin Patrimonio.
Wow. Chua again. This time, Ayon. Back to Justin. Shoots a 3. Looks good. It's good for Chua.
Wow, he's got 11 points right here. And BlackWater is back here in this ball game.
What a streak so far by Justin Chua. It's a couple of games already that he's been leading BlackWater in scoring. Brand new, strong drive. Desperation drive. Navarro saves it to Onmobere. Sydney scoops. Can't score. Northport in a drought now. Last 5 seconds. Ayon kicks it out. 3. And that's an air ball for the Bossing. But what a first quarter. We thought Northport will blow BlackWater out at 1 point, but the Bossing led by Justin Chua storming back here late in the first quarter. As Kadim Jack, JD Tungkab, and both of these teams trying to get their last win, their last game here in the Commissioner's Cup. As we head to the second quarter in the Northport Batang Pier, up by 4 points, 30-26. Take a look at the highlights of Justin Chua in the first quarter. What a start for Justin Chua. 11 points, 2 rebounds. He's just on a roll, coach.
Well, just you know, the rebounding is something that I'd like to see at the end of the first half, but really major minutes being given right here to Justin Chua.
And for more on that, let's turn it over to Eileen.
Gentlemen, Justin Chua emerged as the leading scorer with 22 points in the last game of the Bossing, a far cry from his usual average of 9.73 points. Now, Justin says he had to create a shift in his mindset from thinking, why are we losing, into what opportunities he can take advantage of. He let go on the things he can't control, which served as a breather for him. Since then, he has felt more rejuvenated and ready to take on any challenge that the Bossing may face. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Eileen. But this time, Northport comes away with a turnover, courtesy of great defense by Bulanadi and Joshua Monzon. Justin Chua still on the floor, lots of minutes for Chua.
You know, those are the positives actually coming from Monzon. No? He's one of the best defenders on the ball here in this league.
Again, led the league in steals a couple of times now. As Northport builds back a 6-point lead. Monzon. Ooh, draws the foul on Ginto, who had his hand in the cookie jar that time.
That's a reaching foul that's going to be called on Bradwin. Was that in the act of shooting? No. Referee says yes. It merits 2 free throws from Joshua Monzon.
Joshua Monzon. This is the first free throw, so Northport has missed a couple of free throws. Team Jack missing 2 earlier. Monzon now missing the third one for the Batang Pier. Monzon now in double digits, 10 points.
He's scoring more than Kadim Jack in this ball game. It's not just playing good defense, but very good offense. 7-point lead for Northport Batang Pier.
JD Tungkab drives, gets into Ito, traffic, Ito, and he draws the foul.
Well, definitely it was clean upstairs, but more than anything, the body contact was something that you cannot neglect. That's the right call. That's going to be 2 free throws for Bradwin. Ganda ng matchup, no? Kontapay and Bradwin Quinto.
That's going to be a physical matchup down low. As Quinto doesn't take advantage, misses the first free throw. Coach, I think narinig ka ni Coach Bonnie. Sabi niya, you want a greater matchup? Let me bring in Kadim Jack. Physicalin daw, Coach.
Well, he's got a lot of advantage if Kadim Jack is playing. Tempted to take that shot. Could have been a ball reversal. At that time for Josh Monzon.
Okay, Lagad gets the ball poked out of his way. Ayon trying to go one-on-one here. Driving, kicks it out. Tungkab. Open 3. Too strong. Rebound. Ball gets tipped out to Ayon, but Fran Yu, heady play, taking the ball away. Bulanadi. Nice extra pass. Monzon with a tip to Onmubere.
How about that decision of Joshua Monzon to give that extra pass? Higher percentage. Very easy shot for Onmubere. Credit 2 points also to Joshua Monzon.
And that's the maturity you've been talking about from Joshua Monzon. Years ago, he wouldn't even dare to pass that extra pass to Onmubere. Onmubere almost lifted the ball there. Bulanadi, mid-range jumper. Yes, sir.
Nice shot. The dribble pull up for Alin Bulanadi. He's got that shot. And now a 10-point lead right here in timeout for BlackWater bossing.
Move the jumper by Bulanadi to give Northport a 10-point lead here. Just a quick 30-second timeout for BlackWater to recalibrate things here in the second quarter. As Northport gets this lead without Kadim Jack here in the second quarter.
And without Arvin Tolentino, no? Just very good ball movement. But more than the offense, it's actually the kind of defense that they've been playing in the last 6 minutes.
Hey, take a look at this.
Look at that.
40 greatest players.
You know,
Who's this guy?
Even before he became your father, he was my idol. 1979, most valuable player. Unang-una yan sa 5,000, sa 5,000 points. Unang-una rin yan sa 10,000 points. Inuunahan mo ako, ha? Atoy, I hope he's watching.
Hall of Fame class in 2005, 15-time champion and 9-time mythical team member. 4-time dad.
Oo nga. No.
Yung pinakabunso, yung pinaka-okay.
4-time and full-time dad, ha?
Yes.
And I'm sure you're very, very proud of your father.
And we're celebrating again the 50 years of the PBA and all the people that were a part of it. As there was a foul on the baseline. Ginulat ako lang. I didn't expect that to come out.
Ano ka ba? Kanina ka pa ini-interview. Tinatanong nga nila, anak ba talaga?
Minsan. Ba't pasaway hindi daw eh?
Hindi, pagpasaway nga, doon ka nagiging.
Oo nga, kasi doon ka na pagtatabihan.
Ano ka ba?
Okay, Lagat stepped on the foot of the Kadim Jack in that last play inadvertently, but I think still taking a look at it.
I'm going to be 50 years now PBA, ha?
April 9.
Wow.
50 years.
Wow. Well, you know, I started watching PBA in 1977 when Fede Ubalde was the MVP. So I missed out on the first year where Boggs was the MVP in 1976, where again Boggs was the MVP.
was a close race for the MVP with Ramon Fernandez, 1979. That was a great year for PBA basketball as Chua gets the floater, that hook shot over Kadeem Jack.
That's a beauty right there. Very skillful move. But more than anything, it was getting that big rebound over Kadeem Jack, and then that put back for Justin Chua.
Right now, Arthur Latino, Kadeem Jack, both back in the game. Kadeem Jack is against Quito. Fades, shoots, and misses. Great defense by the ball team. Drive. Chua again gets the friendly roll.
Wow, and what a pass. No, not forcing the issue was Ray Suerte penetrating, giving that wonderful pass to a very red-hot Justin Chua here in the first half.
There's going to be a foul against BlackWater.
Kita mo yun, ha? Nandun pa yung offense on the other side. But then again, when the chance and the opportunity for Justin Chua to thank Ray Suerte, he did it after 20 seconds.
And that's being very focused on the game. And of course, rewarding your teammates as that's going to be another foul on the ball. I think that's going to be the 13th foul on BlackWater.
It's a clear push. No, you're not going to take that free throws, Arvin. He's telling the ref, did I take the shot?
You'll try to get away with it if you can, right? Nice pass inside. Tolentino hangs and scores.
He just moves well without the ball. You know, he plays very good music with Kadeem Jack.
That was also a great screen by Kate Flores to free up the baseline by Arvin Tolentino. Quito, trying to find Ray Suerte. Suerte, quick trigger three. No, Quito gets it back to Suerte. Extra pass. Ooh, Kadeem Jack bothered that one. Munzon against three red shirts. Goes up, can't finish. Ray Suerte posting up Evan Nelly. Turns. Oh, look at that. Great defense by Nelly. Flores to Munzon. They want to go to Jack. Off the key. Posting up against Quinto. Fades. Oh, that could be a foul by Bradwin Quinto.
That happened in front of the ref. You're not going to miss out in calling that foul right there. So that would mean the 2 free throws for Kadeem Jack.
Happened right in front of us, hitting the elbow of Kadeem Jack.
Well, I was expecting you to blow your whistle because I saw it. I saw your hand signal. I saw your hand signal. You were going to call it.
Don't you have to have a backup career in case? As Kadeem Jack missing another free throw. So Jewel Ponferrada coming in for Chua. Christian David also coming in. So a bit of size here for BlackWater with David, Quinto, and Ponferrada.
But Justin not deserving that rest.
Oh, for sure.
Been playing so much minutes. 15 points already for Justin Chua. Second shot made, though. Right there by Kadeem Jack. 9-point lead for Northport.
Along with 5 rebounds for Justin Chua. So he's doing his part here for the Boss team. Grada. Oh, just misses Chua. Second too late. Foot race. Munzon up top. Missing again. He fouls Chua.
But what about the challenge right there coming from Ray Suerte? No, not giving up on stopping the transition offense.
Joshua Munzon has this talent of those.
He knows.
He
no?
times it. He times it so well.
He's been given so much opportunities, no, for those fast break
Not
points.
this game. For a lot of games, it's normal for Joshua Munzon. Look at that. Almost taking the ball away once again from Christian David.
I thought he was going strong. At least try to get a notch on the end one. At least he should have taken it. He should have taken that shot.
And that's what you were talking about, Coach. The aggression and the physicality that Christian David should work on. as he misses a three there. Kid Flores saves it to Nelly. And Vanelli up top, Kadeem Jack too deep. Nothing they can do about that. Just nudges two big guys in his way and gets the foul call.
Now you like the decision coming from Evanelli to give it to his import for high percentage shot. It's printed to the paint. First this rebound right here. What's this?
Kid Flores saving it from going out of bounds.
Talaga foul bait, no? Ginawa itong si Kadeem Jack.
Brandon Gibbs was a big guy, coach. You can see his muscles, but beside Kadeem Jack,
Yeah, he looks small.
he looks small. And here's some signs coming in from Blackwater. They have a lot of hopes for this guy, Clifford Hopia.
Well, I saw a lot of highlights in their last game for Clifford. Some attack moves, some offensive rebounds, some putbacks.
Hit around 6'8", 6'9" for the Blackwater bossing. And there's going to be a lane violation of Clifford Hopia immediately as he checks into the ball game.
It was a little too early, in going in. Even before the shot was taken, he was already trying to box out Kate Flores.
Kadeem Jack misses another one. He's been having trouble at the free throw line here in this ball game. That's 5 misses already for Kadeem Jack.
Very seldom do we see him missing those free throws. He's got a very high percentage shot.
So JV Casio back in the game. This is what you were asking for, a true point guard for Blackwater to settle things down as they're down by 10 points. Monterrada gets it to Suerte. Duel, wide open three. He can make it, and he switches it through.
You know, that was where he left off the last time out. He was making all those three-point shots.
Kadeem 6 out of 10 to the free throw line, so he's missed 4. Flores a little bit soaked here for Blackwater. Nelly puts on for 4. That's going to hurt. That's a 4-point shot.
So it's back to a 10-point lead right now with 5:30 remaining. Or it's 11-point lead. 45-34.
Monterrada can't go back-to-back. Valentino hasn't scored much here. Gets the rebound. Comes on, feeling it. Oh, trying to go fancy, but the ball was kicked.
But you've been talking about the screens that have been given by Kate Flores. First, this one. No hesitation on the shot whatsoever. No great pass, great recognition, and a very confident shot coming from Joshua Monzon.
Oh, there was a foul called against Blackwater. There's the penalty, so Kate Flores will shoot 2. First free throw goes in for Cade. JV Tocab coming in for Reyes Duerte. Added firepower for the bossing. Flores, second free throw, 2 out of 2 for Cade.
But now a big 13-point lead right here. Bossing cannot allow this kind of an offensive onslaught coming from Northport. We're just in the first half. They've got to be able to execute, at least lower that lead before we go to first half.
Monterrada drives against Flores, 2-step. Wild shot, doesn't go. Kadeem with the board. Nelly to Monzon, one more time for 4. That is way off. That was a heat check by Joshua Monzon, who's leading the way so far with 14 points for Northport. Casio missing also. Tolentino gets the rebound. Arvin shoots a 3. Arvin, first miss of the day for Tolentino. 2 out of 3. Hasn't shot the ball much.
Well, he hasn't been that offensive-minded. You can see that he's really looking for those extra passes. They've been going to the post where there is a lot of advantage. You got to remember, there is no import playing right here for Blackwater bossing. A lot of misses coming from the three-point area from Blackwater. That was a good fake. They need the offense of Justin Chua, who's red hot here in this ball game.
So that's a back foul by BlackWater. That will send Arvin Tolentino walking down the court for 2 shots. Arvin Tolentino. Surprised he has only 2 rebounds. I thought I saw a bit more from Arvin Tolentino today. You will shoot 2. There you go, Arvin Tolentino's 3 rebounds and 3 assists, along with 6 points now. As we have a report on the floor, let's turn it over to Eileen Chi.
Andre, when Arvin Tolentino entered the PBA, he said he always dreamed big. And for him, dreaming big meant not only doing great things individually, but also providing outstanding contributions to his team. As a top local scorer for Northport, he shared that he would always try his best to emulate the hard work Scotty Thompson did when he was still with Ginebra. Whatever Scotty did, he needed to give even more. The work that he put in already reflects on his numbers, but that doesn't stop Arvin from continuously dreaming of achieving greater things with this team. And now that he's closer to a possible playoff and respectively a chance at the championship, he says that he just wants to work even harder. Gentlemen, back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Eileen. As Kadeem Jack falls hard to the floor, Arvin Tolentino. And that's the growth and maturity of Arvin Tolentino, who's probably now one of the best players in the PBA, Coach AG.
Well, you know, he was drafted at number 10 in that year. That's 2019, and I still really try to figure out why, how and why he was drafted at number 10. But then again, you know, that's already history. He has really proven himself to be a real big star here in the PBA. You know, he has already rendered his services to the national team. He's on call. He can be put into the lineup each and every time.
As you can see, our next game here, or the protagonists of our next game, the LX Road Warriors, will go up against the Raiders and the Last Debaters, Polly Policarpio. Right there, Robbie Herndon is there as well.
And of course, goofing around with his team is
Dave Guapo, Dave Marcelo. That's his Instagram account.
That's right. That's
Dave Guapo. It's BlackWater trying to come back here. That's a great start there. Day finally hit the 3.
That's a better shot right there. He was set up very well. No, not a 4 shot coming from James.
Tsaka nakatakbo na ng konti, Coach, down the floor.
Tama yun.
Get yourself warm first. Arvin Tolentino gets it from Kadeem Jack. Great 2-man game between these 2 guys.
I've seen a lot of those plays in that game against San Miguel. A lot of 2-man game. For a 6'6" guy, what a great passer this guy Arvin Tolentino is.
Working in perfect harmony with Kadeem Jack. Chua turns, gets doubled, shoots it over Novato. Kadeem Jack gets the board. Again to Tolentino. Arvin. Extra pass. Bulanadi corner triple. Yes, sir!
He's absolutely waiting in that corner for that opportunity for the ball to be given to him. Good ball reversal.
He was waiting so long, he was making his coffee in the corner.
Nagpasukal eh.
As Tolentino just gets that easy rebound off of a miss by David. Here comes Northport. Bulanadi catch and shoot. That is way off.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. He just made the 3-point shot. He didn't bring the ball down. It was given back to him. Yeah, that is a good decision. No? But going back to that nice 3-point shot that he made just a while ago.
We have a timeout on the floor. Northport now up big. 18 points, 55 to 37. a look at the numbers that BlackWater is missing today. George King, that's his season averages. What a monster of an offense, coach.
Well, very, very tough decision for the last game because he didn't practice for the last 2 games, and then they played very well. I think he's here to actually support his team. But the scuttlebutt is that they want to move forward, no? Learn more in playing together. And I think it's a good decision for them to sit out George King here in this ball game.
In preparation also for the All Filipino Cup. As DJ Mitchell gets fouled, that's going to be the 5th foul of Northport. But going back to George King, coach, he's, I think, the only player in the PBA who has more 4-point field goal attempts and makes than 3-pointers the last couple of games. So
he struggles.
25 of 80
That's
from
right.
the 4-point arc.
He struggles more from the shorter shot. That's right. He's 2 of 17, the entire confidence.
That's called the ultimate green light. Having 80 4-point attempts. Look at that. That's a great defensive stop by Abu Trotter, who doesn't get a lot of minutes because of Kadeem Jack. But that's a great defensive stop. Manelli. In the Trotter screen. Wow, great burst of speed by Evanelli for the finish.
And that was over the outstretched arms of Cliff Opia. It was tough.
Opia goes to David. David, baseline drive. It's closed down by Tolentino. Left inside, extra pass. Chua couldn't catch it cleanly. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Have to go. That's in time. Can't make it. Great offensive board. David draws the foul.
Good timing right there and getting that rebound. 20-point lead. There's more to the game of BlackWater, actually. They struggled here in the second quarter, not because of their offense, but because of how Northport is actually defending against them.
Northport just turning on the Jets here in the second quarter. Both offensively and defensively.
Right.
Oh, that falls for Christian David. And as you said, Coach, it's a 27-13 quarter for Northport. Their defense has just been holding up here for the Batang. Navarro, nobody even close. He made a 3 earlier. BlackWater dodging a bullet. Becate, 8-3. Nice spin. Opia inside. Sanbeda to Sanbeda. That results in a foul.
Cliff Opia, you will see that he will improve here in this tournament. He's getting the minutes. He's getting the training from Coach Jeff Periaso. And more than anything, he has gained a lot of weight.
I was about to say, that's the one thing noticeable about Opia.
So he's into the physicality of the tournament, and that is a good point for the big man.
He's not sticked in anymore. He makes 2 free throws. For 2 for Opia. BlackWater now by 16. Northport at 25 seconds of the first half. Cross court. Navarro gets the ball taken away by Quecate. Quecate ahead of everybody. Nelly trying to stop him. Quecate finishes.
So from defense to offense, this is 6-0 run. Final 5 seconds here in this second quarter.
Oh, wow!
What a pass. 3 seconds. He knew there was 2 seconds left. He had to take that shot from the same corner where he made the 3-point shot just a while ago.
In the first half, it's been Joshua Munzon for the Batang, leading the team in scoring, Coach AG.
Yeah, 14 points, 1 of 2 from the 4. 3 assists for Joshua Munzon. A lot of fast break opportunities. Look at this. This is just a lot of respect because he was sprinting down. He wanted to finish. And this is a big first half right here for Joshua Munzon.
Or for Batang, comfortably up at halftime by 17, 60-43.
I just wish that I was going to be healthy this year. Coming off 2 injuries now, I promised myself to take care of my body and hopefully it'll be a good result. Injuries, it's going to be hard to recover. So far, the whole 2024, so far so good. So hopefully it's not done yet. I have one more game now, so hopefully everybody be safe. Would wish the same again for everybody na, like my family, my wife, everyone I love na be safe and healthy lang. I think it's very important na lalo na everybody's getting old. Want them to be healthy and safe.
New Year's resolution for 2024 was take care of my body and stay healthy the year. Glad I'm healthy right now. Hopefully I can continue that this next to continue to stay healthy and also, hopefully make a playoffs and win the championship.
Sabi ko, makakadap na ako this year. Pero until now, work in progress pa rin. Siyempre, makapasok ng playoffs and eventually makapag-champion.
Hello, my name is William Navarro of the Northport Batang Pier.
Hey, this is Kate Flores from Northport, Batang Pier.
What's going on? This is Joshua Munson of Northport, Batang Pier.
Hi, this is the Blue Trotter of Northport, Batang Pier. New year, new me. New Year's resolution last year was probably one of the main ones. Is probably lose weight. I think it's ups and downs here and there. I like food. Food is too seasoned good, so it went well. It went well. Same thing, man. Same vibe. Lose weight, work out more. Skincare is really what I want to do. So, and of course, stay consistent with working out extra off the court.
Okay, so my New Year's resolution is to become a better person and have a good health. Yeah, this year pretty much the same. I just wish for my baby also to become healthy, family, for myself as well. And yeah, be a better person, be a better basketball player, be better in every way.
Last year, New Year's resolution was to stop eating so much fast food, and I don't think that went that well. I think I, for sure, overate a lot of fast food. So that was that. This year, I'll say again, I'll try and eat.
Banquero to the cup in attack mode is Chris. The scoop is good. Banquero goes on the run. There's no problem with CB. This Banquero swings around the pick. Finds it over. He's been really athletic. So the next ball play. Got it. A good catch. Goes straight to the hole. Chris Banquero. Let's give it around the now 3-point lead. And Banquero has strung together 14. Pullback game. Banquero got a great basically ginagawa niya against Northport. Alfaro getting the start. Singing the day. Durante po poste. Alfaro get down provided by Mark Baroka. Also an open look. Malayong tres. Pangalawa ng laro para kay Peter Alfaro. Alfaro, mainit pa ba? Mainit pa rin. Double-digit scoring na para kay Peter Alfaro. Heating up from the outside. Alfaro, still perfect from the outside. Susunog na sila. Nung mainit na shooting mula sa labas. Another spin, sabay reverse. Yeah, like, understood kung nasan siya dun sa floor. Mitchell's baseline jumper is good. Another and one para dito kay Mitchell. It's lit up. Pero looking Mitchell while looking at Bates. What? Mitchell off the secondary. Press blitz. Like blitz. So going through that middle. Oh, and the pass. Goodbye.
Dito, even if he's struggling from the field, he is an all-round player who can get his teammates.
Well, look at that. Big strides. Drop back. Back to Mitchell. Will they count it? They will.
You have to admire the teamwork here. Kaya ganadong-ganado maglaro.
Speaking of Granado, kita mo naman yung pektos ni Stanley Pringle doon. Kita mo naman yung kilos nito, Coach Archie.
Pinapektos eh. Ang ganda ng kapit ng bola sa board. Pringle. Yung sinasabi natin eh, di ba?
Rebound, Torres. Got enough time for a heat. Cyrus puts it up. Timed it perfectly to end its third frame. Bitaw na bitaw si Torres doon.
Just really in Kevin getting this one out.
An injury. Oh! Falling to Wally on top. Spectacular finish by Janelle.
Or this really kasi.
Ooh! Voodoo! Getting up there. I-review natin itong snap down. Think this new son. Left-handed kiss the rim. And Nunu. Great shot. 14. Steal for Flores. Wow. Things that will make you. Kate Flores takes him. He just put him on his profile pic. Good attack. From the right, going to the left. Two times to the back. Four. Off the way. Jack for the shoot. Reverse jab. Yung kultura na gusto ko bigay ng sport. 71. To run away with this. Nelly pops it off. Attack.
Evidently, ibot is import. Kung hindi ka nakita yun, ang hirap silipit na tira yun. But the Team Jack knew that
100 to 95 win over the TNT Trophy League. Ooh! Voodoo! Getting up there!
parang PBA version timer last umano. Champ.
We're gonna see
For wins.
the steal by Motambo. King. Sisiguraduhin niya na ngayon.
Nakakahusay ng import king eh. Alam mo, basta ako nabibili Brito, hindi siya nagpapakita ng frustration. Alam niya na nahihirapan siya dahil nga hindi kompleto yung tumutulong sa kanya. Yung local fan for nitong import.
Motambo, corner 3. That's all for Calvin.
The TNT offense is not in there.
Watkins will enjoy an easy jam.
So the 5.8 reverse. So, that would start by TNT.
Naipit si Roger. Roger extricates himself. Valdez will jam it home.
To be able to steal the ball, of course, with some into pagdating sa hindi ka pwedeng kasi pwede sa pagkapabangga ka physical ka. So, mas malakas ako sa'yo. But the fact that that's brand new.
Tama ba? Iba-iba yung pagkasabi ni Coach Yeng. Here's Kadeem trying to wake up the bottom yet.
To wake up, they need to be able to defensively make
said, they seem like they're a step low against Rain. Nasa sahig yun. Mapato eh. Rainer shine on the run again. Batang! Coming off a timeout. Possibly, kung hindi last quarter that. Oh! Talking about over Thompson. He said they need more of this. Rainer shine. Keo for Flores. Wow. Things that will make you. Bawi naman sa kabila. Make you want to get back. Incredible. Masyado lang malaki. Dion eventually gets it. Then you gotta know the most important. Porter's fifth and 6 points getting out. This time he gives it up to Paul for the jam. It's just the thinking. He knows to be a scorer. Yes, he would do the team. Oh, what a even if he's struggling from the field, he is an all-around player who can get his teammates those flat. That's the contribution yung kagad for one player there for the defense. They weren't able to sustain the momentum. Then the rebound, it was just complete control. Work to the rebounding. It's something we need to.
Back here for halftime as the Northport Batang Pier up big 17-point lead for Northport against the BlackWater Bossy. My name is Andrico together with Coach A.G. Alan Gregorio. Coach, it's been a fun first half to watch so far. A lot of great offense, but Northport is capping their class here in the first 24 minutes.
Well, in the second quarter, it was totally different because of the defense that was played by Northport, not allowing so much. We'll be talking about how many points they allowed for Blackwater. I think that was just 17 points. But field goals, both teams are Northport doing very well at 52%, only 32 for Blackwater. While assist, it's 17 to 12. Fast break opportunities, fast break points. This is where the big difference is. This is a big +9 right here for Northport Batang Pier.
And don't forget our halftime stats brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. As you were saying, Coach, those fast break points courtesy of Northport's leading scorer, Joshua Monzonas, 14. A lot of players in double figures already for Northport. Meanwhile, for Blackwater, it's been Justin Chua.
Well, in the first quarter, it was 11 points for Justin Chua. 4 points scored in the second quarter, but they were able to stop his offense. Of course, he got a little bit tired, got winded. He had to be lifted out. on the ball game, but JD Tungkab, James Kwekute also doing their contributions. But on the other side, it's a well-balanced attack that's being done by Northport Batang Pier. And when you see Kadim Jack scoring only 13 points, that is, you see that the locals are really doing a fantastic job.
And as we are celebrating the 40 greatest players of the PBA here, as we see one of our partners here in the panel, Coach Ronnie Magsano, three-time champion. Of course, you all know one of the best and greatest point guards the PBA has ever had here. And he's on the RPTV panel, or opposite here.
Hindi lang yun. Ang galing pa magpatawa. Ang galing pa magpatawa.
Dry humor.
Yun ang importante doon eh. Okay, Papa Ronnie, congratulations. Talaga namang, we're very, very proud partners and friends here for Ronnie Magsano.
I'll be covering a game with him tomorrow. It's always fun to be on the panel with Papa Ron. And my goal is to make Coach Ronnie laugh every single time. Pag mapatawa mo, parang achievement.
A lot of times we just see each other, look at each other in the eye, and then we'll just go smiling. I don't even know what we're talking about.
And right now we have a report on the floor. Let's send it over to Eileen.
Andre and Coach Allen, at the start of the game, the instructions were clear for BlackWater, and it was to end the conference on a high note. While they opened the game, doing just that, they were just limited to 17 points in the second quarter. According to Coach Joe Silva, this is due to their guards being a bit hesitant to make plays. They're not dribbling and instead going for steals. So coming into the second half, the ask is to attack the rim, especially when Kadim Jack is not around. If he's there in challenges, they can just kick out. Lastly, on defense, the ask also is to limit fast break points. Northport already made 13 at the half, so better transition defense is also expected. You guys.
So both teams, even Northport, even up by 19 now.
Yeah, we talked about we talked about the 13 points, fast break points para sa Banana Northport. But now it's a 19-point lead, and you go to Kadim Jack, you know that you want the offense to start from him. There it is, the automatic double teaming. A lot of options actually for Kadim Jack going to his locals.
David shoot over Jack for three. BlackWater hasn't scored here in the third quarter. Slow start for both teams here in the third. First 2 minutes. Valentino didn't look for his offense much. This time tried to pocket pass it down low. RK Lagan has Kadim Jack on it. They give it away. 2 points for BlackWater.
That's very intelligent basketball. You protect that ball. Try to get that foul coming from Kadim Jack. That's a lot of guts, actually, from RK.
Ooh, on that one's on straight away layup for the Batang Pier.
A bad defense on the part of BlackWater bossing. That was just too easy right there. That penetration coming from Joshua Manzon.
Cobb with a miss. Ball will stay with the bossing. A lot of ball movement for BlackWater here to start the third quarter. James Kwekate comes in for Christian David. Cobb. Who in traffic. Ball gets poked away. We'll stay with the ball team with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dua, 3 seconds. He's against Flores. Shoots over Flores. Almost makes it anyway. Jack with a 6th rebound. Almost a steal by Chua. Jack with a lane. Nelly kicks it out. Flores for 3. And that's going to be a foul on Ponferrada. Looks like he was grabbing onto Kadim Jack.
Well, they can't do anything now. Kadim Jack will have all the advantage if you don't put an arm on him. That thing, it was seen. No reaction coming from Coach Jack. That's the right call.
Before Tolentino, he's against Kwekate. Tolentino hangs in the air, shoots, and that's too strong. Fast break opportunity for RK Lagan. Free throw line jumper, that's good for RK.
Okay, 4 points, no? Some spark in offense right here for BlackWater bossing.
They haven't made a dent in that lead of Northport so far. Zon, long 2. Wow, he's on fire right now.
It's the rhythm actually of Joshua Monzon here in this ball game, not forcing the issue. He knows that he's got those kinds of shots, but he still plays good defense.
Cobb looking for a shot. Missing. Nelly gets it. Monzon has 18 for the Batang Pier. Jack springs a corner. Runs into Chua. Doesn't matter. Shoots it anyways.
A little too strong, just a little too tall was Kadim Jack, even with a double teaming effort that was done by the red shirt.
Just like that, the two leading scorers of Northport doing damage right now. 18 for Monzon, 17 for Jack. More importantly, their lead back up to 21 for 68-47. Take a look at our standings. Take a look at our standings here, and the PBA Commissioner's Cup, Northport on top of everybody. But this is their last game, so they got to pick up some wins as much as they can. But a win here will almost guarantee top two finish for Northport.
The next game is going to be very, very important. MX wanting to stay alive. Must win ball game versus rain or shine, who wants to stay on top. At least try to gain a twice to beat advantage.
Oh, Monzon. Look at that! Gets the end one!
I told you, he's just into it. Now, where are they when that ball just wants to really drop in? This is not easy. Look at this penetration. The defense was there. The initial defense was against JD. Had to throw that ball. He heard the whistle. There it is.
Miranda picks up his fourth foul of the day. While gone up to 20 points already here in the third quarter. He's doing a bit of everything here. Already has 1 steal, 3 assists. Gonna go for 21. Joshua Monzon completes a 3-point play.
7:30 remaining. It is actually the defense of BlackWater bossing that really has to step in here in the third quarter. Number 2, how are they going to be executing? Now that, look at this. The double teaming effort. There was a double teaming effort against Justin Chua.
Look at this. What a pass by Monzon.
That's just a lot of respect coming from the white shirts. Northport double teaming. You got to give up that ball. You were too red hot in the first half.
That's another steal. Oh, highlight play. Just a bad pass. Arvin finishes anyway.
That's just unselfish basketball that was shown right there, enjoying themselves. Joshua Monzon and Arvin Tolentino.
Take a look at this lineup right now, Northport, coach. You can switch almost everybody with the size and length of this pass. Jimmy's on top with a beautiful drag to the basket.
Down to a 24-point lead. Make sure that you take care of that leather. That is what is in the mind of BlackWater bossing. Not allow too much opportunities for fast break for Northport Batang Pier.
Jack shoots over and into a short. Rare stop for the bossing. Tab to Chua. Stops, shoots, score. Rebound by Tolentino, tipping it to himself. Oh, what a pass!
Getting the rebound, going court to court, allowing your import just go. You will get this ball in a while. And what a pass from Arvin Tolentino.
Wow, take a look at this. So nice. As Kadeem Jack knows what to do with it. And this best of the game is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Arvin Tolentino making sweet music with Kadeem Jack. Wow, 4-point shot. JD, way short. Tolentino grabs the board. Irvin. Another one.
Another highlight play, not just because of the dunk, but because of how that backhand pass was given by Arvin Tolentino. Guard-like pass, very sharp, and an easy dunk right here for their import unselfish basketball we're seeing from Northport, Batang, Pier.
Kadeem Jack. Two back-to-back monster dunks. Been too easy for Northport here in the third quarter. And you gotta love it, coach. They're not putting their foot off the gas here in the third quarter.
And I'm sure that is what is in the mind of the coaching staff. You've got to be very aggressive, not allow BlackWater bossing to even come back here in this ball game.
Let's have a triple-double watch, coach, here in this game. Arvin Tolentino only has 9 points, but already has 7 rebounds with 8 assists here in this ball game. As that pass went straight to Sir Sev here on the
Well, if he made that shot, it would have been a great assist right there coming from BlackWater. But Seb hesitating. Not my range, not my range.
I would have still shot it, coach. Minsan ka lang mapasahan. Tira mo na. Alataha coming in for Arvin Tolentino. Well-deserved rest here coming for Arvin.
Nilabas tuloy si RK, oh. Sayang talaga yung pasa niya kay Seb, eh.
Pag sumot yun, hindi siya pinalitan.
4 points, no doubt.
Would have been a 4-point shot for Sir Sev. 29-point lead here for the Batang. That make that still 29, and that's going to be a loose ball foul on William Navarro. BlackWater has a lot of catching up to do. Take a lot of points this quarter. 20 for Northport, only 8 for BlackWater. Bekate fires over Kadeem Jack.
There was a driving lane. Just do not kill your dribble and attack. Maybe you will go to the free throw line.
And that's the second bad missed triple for Bekate.
There's such a thing as a miss. There's such a thing as a bad miss.
That's a bad miss. He's had 2 bad misses today. Again, that comes with maturity, finding the right shot. And you? What a pass to Taha. Only he could have seen that one.
Coming from the weak side, that was a good flash right there. Coming from Paulo Taha. Made everybody happy.
Made everyone look on that pass. As Quinto missing another one. Bekate. Ayon. Built in. Great layup by Ayon. Taha. Bulanadi. He wants to end the second quarter, missing this time.
He had a big second quarter, no?
Ayon gets the English to fall.
He's got 4 points in the last 20 seconds. Mike Ayon.
Still a 27-point game. Review. Two-man game with Kuntabay. Get out. Taha. Thought about it. Shoots a long 2 instead. I think this time, ball gets tipped to Mitchell. Ayon ahead. Throws things down. Drops it off to Quinto. Oh, great finish.
Yeah, that's what happens when you make stops on the other side. Maybe fast break opportunities for you. For easy 2 points. 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
BlackWater trying to gain some ground before the end of the third quarter. That's what Tabay makes a difference here and swishes the three.
You know, that's part of the scouting report. Quinto apologizing to his team. Maybe he's not allowed to take the 3-point shot. That's Contapay.
Point game, 30-point game. Sorry, 28-point game here. Sometimes they math this off. Mitchell goes all the way, streaking inside, missing the easy layup. Gets put in by Squato.
We've got some running game happening here in the third quarter.
6-point lead for the Batang Pier. He's slowing things down. Navarro asking for it. Puts on the brakes and gets reverse to go.
Getting some advantage. Good cut. He was able to get that leather underneath. No more time for ball reversal. Sabi niya, I've got some advantage inside.
7 points.
Against Cotto. That's right, 7.
And Ion, what about the three? It's the Squato driving baseline. He gets hammered by William Navarro.
You know, I don't know if they played against each other in UAP basketball. Squato, FAU, Navarro playing for Ateneo.
Now we have a timeout on the floor. Northport still up 28-87 to 59. As we celebrate our greatest players, here's another one. Practice Arnaiz, Open class of 2005, 10-time champion, 3-time mythical first team.
Well, one of the best guards who ever played here in the PBA. You know, he was the one who actually invented the balloon layup, the balloon shot. No,
He puts it up there.
Very, very hard to
Maybe I
stop.
were just talking about Francis Arnaiz the other day because he flies back and forth from to and from the States. So he's usually here in the Philippines. So you'll see him as well. But, you know, great. I love it, Coach, that we're celebrating all of the greatest players that we've had here at PBA.
You know, it just brings back a lot of memories.
That's just Cotto makes that first free throw. Jeffrey Carriazo, Coach Jeff.
One of the best who ever played here in the PBA.
He was the one I rooted for growing up. That was my time. Of course, Alaska. Up top, great defense by BlackWater. 26-point game. Dito. Oh, side steps in the finish.
Yeah, you can see that. No? This is a big man skill. You don't really have to go up in the air and try to get a foul because nowadays big men can do those side steps, Pinoy steps, Euro steps, whatever you call it. And no need for you to always go for those dunks. That is the difference nowadays. Our big men are skilled in making those kinds of shots.
Dito missing. And the one. 87-63. Navarro long two. Another stop here for BlackWater. Trying to gain some momentum entering the fourth quarter, but they're down by 24. Ayan Ion. Good tap by Tuntabay. Steal. Bulanadi. Gets into Taha. Nice fake. Oh, that's going to be a hard foul by Gito and Taha.
When you have somebody up in the air, all you have to do is actually go strong. Early apology coming from Bradley Quinto. You like that setup job. Look at that pump fake. You know the physicality, baby. That's going to hurt. But there he is. There he is. Okay, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry, there it is.
Great sportsmanship though by
You like that. You like
Ito.
that kind of a move coming from Bradwin. Sabi ni Paolo, mamaya na. Masakit eh.
Masakit pa eh.
Masakit eh.
That's gonna be another foul on Ito.
Yeah, that should merit 2 free throws. That's going to be the 5th foul coming from Bradwin Quinto.
So Ginto and Fontenada both in foul trouble here for the Bossing. Not short. Doesn't get a lot of minutes here for Coach Bonnie Tan. Speaking of minutes, foul trouble means different Opia will get a chance here for the Bossing. Second free throw for Taha. He has 2 points in this game. He got 3 for Taha.
All scored here in the 3rd quarter.
Still a bit shaken up after that hit by
Masakit
Bradley
yun.
Quinto.
Masakit yun. 25 pa rin, no? 25-point lead.
Ion missing badly on the 3. And you last minute, or under a minute here, the 3rd quarter. And you steps back. Nice pass inside.
You know, there are 2 things, you know. First, the shooter and the passer. But number 2 is you move without the ball, no? And these are the things that we have seen so much here for the big men of Northport in this ball game.
Scotto can counter back. Opia to Mitchell outside. That's way off. Brand new coach in limited minutes today, around 13 minutes. He already has 6 assists despite not scoring yet. That's a true point guard for Coach Bonnie Tan.
That's right.
Will that be a shooting foul? Sideline inbound here with 14.6 seconds
That's right.
remaining.
That is the right one.
Was the foul to give for the Bossing? They fight Brand new. Drives inside. Oh, extra pass. Ah, just couldn't finish.
Should have been the 7th assist right there coming from brand new.
Fast break opportunity. Escoto. Oh, draws the foul on William Navarro to end the 3rd quarter.
We've seen a lot of shot fakes, ball baiting moves. He knew it. You know, there was going to be a challenge coming from William Navarro. And we're just going to be checking if there was still time left before that was called.
And they just called. That's going to be a shooting foul.
Great
on William
outlet,
Navarro.
1.2 seconds. Shot fake, there it is.
Oh, it counts. But Escoto missing on the first free throw. 0.3 seconds remaining. So players have to come into the court for the Batang Pier. So 0.3 is on the clock now. Escoto missing on his first try. BlackWater down by 27 points. Escoto missing both. Opia after the tip it in. Missed opportunity for the Bossing. But Northport stamps their class here in the 3rd quarter, winning by 27 points so far, 90-63. Particular PBA game summary. Northport Batang Pier have been sharing the rock here in this ball game. 27 assists for Northport, all so far in 3 quarters. Meanwhile, Bossing only with 16. A lot of that happening here from Northport in this ball game. They've dominated this one so far, courtesy of Joshua Munzon, who has 21 points in this ball game, along with 5 assists. Munzon doing a bit of everything for the Northport Batang there, leading the locals in scoring. Of course, the deep jack. Nobody can stop this guy. BlackWater Bossing have failed to stop him, especially in the 3rd quarter. He's up with 24 points and 6 rebounds. A lot of those coming off of passes.
That's right. That is the thing.
Game summer.
That is the thing, no? It is not like they go to him and then he figures out how he's going to be doing his points. These are plays all coming from his teammates giving it to him at the right place at the right time.
That's immediately a turnover by BlackWater as Opia and David couldn't connect. Talking about taking things seriously, look at that. Northport, 30 points in all 3 quarters.
Oh, wow. You know that they're very, very consistent here in this game. You know, this is already... He's not going to give up that ball anymore, you know?
I mean, I need to score.
But
I have 6 assists. That's going to be another stop for Northport. Nadeem Jack. The ball down. Crossing over, driving. Nobody there. Shooting over Opia and finishing the basket.
And that side step again, huh? Coming from a big man. See, off the dribble, there was pressure coming from Mitchell, but no problem for Kadeem Jack.
31 points lead for the Batang Pier. So they go. Big Corteza. Airballs that one. Valentino actually saves it, but the guy wasn't ready. Came Flores. Lazy on that one. Marvin Tolentino gets his assist and rebound first. Taha drives in a basket. Strong layup for Taha.
And you know that Paulo Taha is really enjoying this ball game. He's offensive-minded, huh? He's got 5 points.
Opia. Get off to Mitchell. Oh, baseline drive. There's going to be a hand by Jack. Fouls Mitchell.
Kadeem Jack using his left hand to ward off Mitchell even before he took for that shot. This was the fake. Put that ball down, go to the other side, finish with the left hand. Very basic. And then hit the cameraman.
Yeah, the annual. That's part of the job, Coach AG. The annual NBA Watch and Win is back. Watch the live games on NBA TV Philippines on Sports Pilipinas Live from January 13th to February 16, 2025, and wait for the questions to be flagged on screen during breaks. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to send your answer. There's Mitchell, 1 out of 2. The free throw line. 66. Marvin Tolentino poaches 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists in the game. I'm sure he knows his numbers. Tolentino drops it off to Jack. That's the best person to give it. It's 2 as Kadeem Jack throws it over the defense.
But what kind of a shot was that? Huh? Good fake. What a finish from Kadeem Jack.
Wow. Those two are playing so well together. That's going to be dangerous come the postseason.
Yes.
There's a wow push shot over Flores.
That's a good matchup with Kid Flores. Almost the same height, same physique. Iggy Cortez, first 2 points here in the game.
Flores. 8 puts the ball on the floor, shoots it, and scores. Look at Arvin Tolentino going, knocking to the bench, asking for an assist. Oh, that should be an assist.
No, he put the ball down. Flores put the ball down.
Sometimes they allow the one dribble already. And they have a report on the floor. Let's turn it over to Eileen.
Andre and Coach AG, things are still not going in the way of the BlackWater Bossing in an attempt to shift things in their favor. Coach Jeff Coriaza marked some adjustments in their latest huddle. They asked Miggy Corteza to play 4, then Christian David will be playing the 3. But the crucial part is being able to make stops. They wanted the Bossing to tighten up on defense and to use their fouls since they are still not in penalty. While offensively, it's all about getting more space
BlackWater. Still trying to make adjustments here. Lessons for your young kids in this ball game. As Arvin Tolentino, as I told you, Coach, he has 10 assists
But
in this game.
8 and 50, Northport has scored 10 points here in the fourth quarter. Will it be a record of sort if all the quarters they score 30? And then this ball game with 130?
120. Coach, your math na.
No.
Your math is not mathing.
I was just trying you. I was just trying you.
Nabantayan mo na pala. I'm just making sure. Let's take a look at Kadeem Jack. It's too easy right now for Kadeem. He's Clifford Hopia. He sees a target in front of him.
Well, a lesson or two for Cliff Hopia going up against Kadeem Jack.
The NBA's mid-season classic is here. Watch the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend live and from February 15th to 17th, exclusive on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports and RPTV, and Philippines Live. It's going to be one awesome weekend. Trotter coming in for Kadeem Jack, who's had a wonderful game here. 30 piece from Kadeem Jack. 30 points. 30 points and 6 rebounds for Kadeem Jack. Go down low. Up, yeah. Nobody to pass the ball to. Corteza shoots a 3. Oh, Corteza pushes it through.
That's my point. Here in this quarter, they're using him at number 4. At number 3. They're using him at number 3 because Justin Chua is already back here in this game.
Pass out. Tolentino has it put the score here and gets his 12th point of the game.
That's going to be the first 3 points made by Arvin Tolentino here in this ball game. So double check that. Was the first one a 3? Okay, he's got 2.
Arvin Tolentino's on a triple-double watch. One more board, and he's going to get a triple-double. Look at that. The whole coaching staff is pointing to telling him one. And they're giving him the rebounds. It's Tolentino gets his 14 points. Look at that. The coaching staff is saying Arvin, 1 rebound away.
It's a stat game right now.
They're up by 20, by 34. So
we know that. That's very important for individuals.
bonus ba yun? Oh, there you go. Arvin gets it.
That's a rebound. And then that's another assist. So we are on Arvin Tolentino watch as well.
And they're going to sub him out now. They're pulling somebody. They're asking somebody to foul somebody here. Because Arvin Tolentino got his triple-double. Miranda fouls Mitchell to get Tolentino out of the game. Let's see. They're subbing him out.
Yeah,
He got his triple-double.
Coach Bonnie was asking, triple-double na ba? They're going to sub him out.
Out here as you have a timeout. Scores 1-9. Here in the fourth quarter, as Arvin Tolentino gets subbed out, he gets his triple-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists in this game. And more importantly, Coach, it's a plus 37 for Arvin Tolentino to lead everybody in the ball game.
Yeah, that's why he had to be subbed.
So it's not empty stats for Arvin Tolentino.
That's why they're on top of this stick. Can't even do my math anymore.
RK Lagan,
Okay, now I know my math. This is 34.
34. What a dominant performance here by the Batang. Yeah, Kate Flores. Bulagadi in the corner for three. No goal. Almost the halfway point of the fourth quarter. RK Lagan shoots again. He can get hot. This time misses. Hopia with the last touch. Oh, they're saying it's going to be Flores who touched it last. Don't you say Kate Flores almost has the same build as Mickey Cortez? I don't think so.
No, same height.
Same height. But I think
Yeah, he's basically
width-wise, this is closer. Chuai Flores.
so wide-bodied, huh?
And muscular. It's the muscles for Kate Flores. The Stratter gets it to Bulagadi and Northport using his time here. Tungkab, nice steal. Tungkab, layup. Gets the lefty one fall.
Great timing right there. That's going to be a highlight play from defense to offense and the finish from JD Tungkab.
Tungkab is 9 in this game. 32-point lead still for the Batang Pier. Aha. No hesitation, triple.
No pressure in making those shots. No? He is given the go signal. Go ahead. Take those 3-point shots and made the coaching staff very, very happy.
He's in double figures in just 11 minutes. 10 points for Paulo Taha. Coach, we're 8 points away from the 30 quarter that you were saying earlier.
With 5 minutes remaining. Let's see.
RK missing. Opia, nice hustle there by Cliff Opia.
Well, if they're not aware that they have scored 30 and 30 and 30 and will be scoring another 30, then they're not going to be doing it.
Miranda to Taha. Oh, back pass. Great steal again by JB Tungkab. They slow things down. Corteza against Taha. Corteza gets swallowed by Taha.
And he has actually been very aggressive. Fake the handoff. I'm going to post him up. A bit taller than Paulo Taha. Maybe some opportunities for him to showcase his offensive moves. It's 2 free throws right there, Miggy. But we'll have a timeout.
Big lead still for BlackWater. They're up 112 to 79. Arvin Tolentino, the Northport Batang Pier, gets another triple-double. Something that's so far becoming a regular occurrence for Arvin Tolentino.
And he's just making basketball look easy. There he is. Sizing up the opponent. Some opportunities. And then here he is. Just moving well without the ball. Not much effort in the game of Arvin Tolentino.
Again, Coach, this impresses me the most because of his 6'6" height. The way he
His
is
dribbling
able to
skill, actually. It's his dribbling skill. His guard-like skills.
allows him to get to the spots he wants to make plays for himself or for others. 14, 10, and 11 for Arvin. Didn't even need to score much today, Coach. He's only put up 7 shots, made 5 out of 7. That's how efficient he was today.
So how many minutes did he totally play? 31 minutes.
He doesn't fall. Ball gets batted around the Trotter. Way short air balls, the floater. Oh no, low light for Abu. Oh, but he blocks it and there's a foul.
There he is smiling. Madulas lang. Madulas eh.
Sometimes you're... That's what I also say. Pag umiarbol ako. I say madulas yung phone. You see this...
Dito bumawi talaga siya. Gulo mong bola. Dulas mo eh. Dulas mo eh. Napari niya.
Needed to give that volley spike after shooting an air ball. Okay. Exposed.
Very good contribution coming from RK. A very limited minute. He's got 8 points right now.
For RK with a pass there by Miranda. Tahoe kicks it out. Bulatati shoots a 4. JD. Nice pass to RK. Vince. Extra pass, Chua. Chua's been quiet since the first half. Oh, that's a bad miss by Chua. You know what's interesting, Coach? In the first half, especially that first quarter, Justin Chua at 11. He had 15 in the first half.
Right.
He's still at 15, but he still leads BlackWater in scoring.
It's really a struggle on the part of BlackWater, no? When the scoring of Justin was no longer present in the second quarter. Here he is. Started missing, no longer there. So side show na lang tayo. 30, 30, 30, 30. That's a total of 120. Let's see if Northport will finish.
So Trotter just gave Clifford Hobby. I love that drive. Took him out of where he was and finishes on the shot. Okay. Hobby. No. Ball gets batted around. Corteza comes away with it. RK shoots a 3. RK gets the triple.
In about 16 minutes of action, 11 points made already for RK Ilagan.
Only the second player in double digits for the Bossing. Again, this is the last game for these two teams here in the regular season. BlackWater will fall to 3-9. As we see that layup by Miranda. Northport will bump by Abu Trato. Northport will go the opposite, 9-3, with a chance to take a top 2 spot here in the Commissioner's Cup, which will give them a twice to beat advantage come playoff time.
Very intelligent for the coaches of Northport not to be putting in Kadeem Jack at this point of the ball game, Arvin Tolentino, and even Joshua Monzon.
Okay, you don't want to risk any injury, any freak accident here.
They've all done their share in this big lead. They've done their contribution.
Really that big 3. Jack has 30, Monzon has 21, Tolentino has a triple-double with 14 points. If those 3 always click in a game, it's going to be tough to beat this Northport squad. Benadi, pull up 2. There you go. Coach, you're 2 points away from your 30 quarter.
Yun ang ano yung sideshow. No? That is a sideshow. Will Northport score all 30 in all the quarters they have played in a winning game?
Go inside, Corteza. Gets Bulanati up in the air.
Also doing a share in offense, no? Not much playing time given to Miggy, but he's got 7 points here in this game.
Make that 8.
Make that 8.
After that's God, that's a miss by Northport. RK getting what's his. Nice fake there. That's a big foul by Dami Tabay. That's a former teammate. Another former teammate.
They've been doing it in practice. Opia knows that. Gonna feel this. But Tapay may be saying, I know you're a witness, so I'd rather bring you to the free throw line.
The big man. Hope he has a tendency, Coach, as we see George King not suiting up today. Will we see him again in the PBA? It's going to be
import still 6'6".
We'll probably see him again.
Of course.
Definitely. Later on this year as the Hopia missing 2 free throws. As we're down to the last minute of this ball game. Coach AG is asking for 2 points. For an even 120, Coach. That's what we're looking for. Gives it to you, Coach.
There's the 120. 30, 30, 30, and 30.
30, 30, 30, 30. Our friends on the RPTV panel, stay. That's what we're talking about. We can end the game with this beautiful 120-90 number. It's a great even number.
I think the coaching staff knows. The coaches know that they've scored all 30s.
Wow.
In the 4 quarters.
What a statement here to end their last game of the Commissioner's Cup. It's an air ball by the Batang Pier Miranda. I think badly on that one. Let's see if BlackWater will even shoot here. As looks like RK will give it to Escota. Escota will shoot this for 4. Escota gets the 4.
I think Northport will no longer shoot. This is a record of sorts. Scoring all 30 points. Flat 13 all 4 quarters.
As Bulanadi will dribble the ball away here, and the time as Northport continues their winning ways and secures a top 2 finish here in the Commissioner's Cup, 120-90.
Well, short-handed, no import. But more than that, it is actually how Northport really played in this ball game. You talk about consistency in scoring each and every quarter, my friend. 30 times 4, 120. And who's the best player of this ball game? No other than Joshua Monzon. He was very consistent. This was the first 2 points of the ball game, scoring 21, 6 out of 8, plus 5 assists. What a ball game for Joshua Monzon.
And of course, he's our best player of the game, brought to you by Honda, official motorcycle of the PBA. Barely even played in the 4th quarter. Joshua Monzon, impressive here in the last game of the Commissioner's Cup for the Northport Batang. They are gearing up for the postseason, where we'll see them next. As we take a look at our final score, brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. BlackWater 93, Northport Batang Pier 120. We'll be back, but of course, we still have our next game. Raiders China Last Painters against the NLEX Road Warriors. We have a lot to talk about after the press conference. This is the PBA on PBA Rush.
Welcome to post-game press conference. We are joined by the winning coach, Coach Renzi Bahar, and best player of the game, Joshua Monzon. Coach Renzi, nabanggit nyo, matagal nyong hinintay yung ganitong pagkakataon para sa Northport. And in this must-win game, yung effort hindi na lang nanggaling sa key players, but also from your bench. Gaano kahalaga yung ganong depth and contribution as you move forward?
Yes, no, before, we would like to thank the Lord for this game. So, yun lang, kagaya na nabanggit mo nga is, sabi nga ni Coach Bonnie sa team is, saluhin namin lagi ng 2 kamay yung binibigay na panalo para sa amin. Kasi for the longest time, this is, I think, na hopefully maka-end up number 1 or number 2 after this elimination. So, yun lang, yesterday, in our practice, the coaches, especially Coach Bonnie, reminding the team that we need to finish strong on the elimination round. Plus, syempre, the players coming off the bench, kagaya ng nabanggit ko kanina sa interview, is that we need them going to the playoffs because yung contributions nila going to the playoffs is very important. Especially today's game, we have a lot of the bench players that step up like Alain Bunalani, okay, Will Navarro. So yun lang, we need those guys.
Thank you, Coach. Joshua, in a must-win game for your team, you delivered 21 points, 5 assists, and an efficient 7 out of 11 shooting. How were you able to step up under the pressure and lead your team to this crucial victory?
Just wanted to come out, finish strong. We've been working hard all year. We didn't want to have a letdown coming in today and going into the playoffs. So just wanted to bring the intensity on defense and then, go out and finish strong today. And we did that. So happy with the results. And we're just going to try and take that into the playoffs.
Final push. BlackWater ball team against the Northport Batang Pier. Take a look at the game highlights brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. We started off with a big 3 by JD Tungkab for the first point of the ball game, and then it was Justin Chua. So BlackWater coach started early here and had a good start to this ball game.
Well, we were expecting a lot of offense coming from Justin Chua, especially him scoring 22 points in his last ball game. He had 15, but he had struggled in the second half. But what a first quarter for Justin Chua.
But when Northport suddenly got going, found their rhythm, found where they wanted to attack, there was no stopping Joshua Munzon and Kadeem Jack.
Well, it was totally different when Kadeem Jack started taking advantage of those opportunities in offense. That's why in the end of the first quarter, it was a lead for Northport Batang Pier.
This is a slim 4-point lead, but take a look at this. They had an 8-point lead at one point, but then Justin Chua just kept scoring for the BlackWater Pulsing, but couldn't keep that momentum towards later in this ball game. As we see Joshua Munzon, nobody close to him in that zone defense, shoots a 4 for the Northport Batang Pier.
This was the separation in the ball game. No? After that 4-point shot of Joshua Munzon, it was a 10-point lead. Then after that, it was already a big lead for Northport, even up to the second half. Because of that shot, there was a big ending to Northport, which was care of Alin Bolanadi to make it a big 14-point lead. No, make it a 17-point lead after that corner 3-point shot.
60-43 at the half. In the third quarter, it was just roar. North. Of course, with a sprinkle of Arvin Tolentino with his beautiful passes in that third quarter, which we'll see here as Arvin Tolentino ended up with a triple-double in this ball game, passing it down low to Kadeem Jack for a slam on this one. As Kadeem Jack, nobody there to guard him on the same next play. Arvin Tolentino, same play, different side, other slam dunk for Kadeem Jack.
So this is the punctuation mark already. This is the great pass, the powerful slam, the eye contact you see between Kadeem Jack and Arvin Tolentino. 90 to 60. Laki na
27,
27 now. 27.
And then the fourth quarter, they started off still with this lineup as Arvin Tolentino gets it back to Kadeem Jack. Look at that nice fake. Spins the other way and just throws it down over Clifford Hopia.
Post move 101 right there, coming from Kadeem Jack. And then this 3-point shot from Arvin Tolentino.
Didn't even look for a shot a lot in this ball game. Only fired 7 markers, made 5 of them. Then late in this ball game with Northport handily winning this one. RK Ilagan came alive in this ball game. But for Northport, it was seldomly used. Paulo Tao also provided some offense in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he wasn't hesitating the shot. Without that 3-point shot, it would have been 120. Remember, we were looking at that record of sorts of 30 points in all the quarters scored by Northport, and we saw it in our very eyes. 30 times 4 partner is 120. That's right.
And that's the final score of Northport against BlackWater. But up next, the Raiders shine the last debaters going up against the LX Road Warriors. My name is Andre on behalf of my partner, Coach Alan Gregorio, our courtside reporter, Miss Eileen Shee. Thank you for joining us here at the PBA 49th season, Commissioner's Cup.
Next game.